In the hands of the Lord of Destruction, there exists a weapon so terrifying that the cosmos itself trembles when it's drawn, a divine bow that can shatter planets and reduce creation to dust with a single arrow. Pinaka, the celestial bow of Lord Shiva. Before the universe as we know it existed, when creation was still young, the gods required powerful weapons to maintain cosmic order. Among these divine armaments, one stood above all others in its capacity for devastation. Pinaka was not crafted by any divine architect but manifested from Lord Shiva's own intense meditation. When Lord Shiva performed fierce penance to destroy negative forces, his divine energy took form as weapons, Pinaka being the most potent among them. The name Pinaka itself carries profound meaning. Derived from ancient Sanskrit, it signifies that which brings an end. And true to its name, whenever this mighty bow appeared on the battlefield, enemies knew that annihilation approached. Unlike ordinary bows made of wood or metal, Pinaka towered larger than mountains. Its string, when plucked, produced thunderous sounds that could be heard across the three worlds. The mere act of drawing this bow required strength beyond comprehension, strength that only the mighty Lord Shiva possessed. Scriptures tells us that when the gods, the divine beings, faced terrible demons who threatened cosmic balance, they sought Lord Shiva's intervention. In these critical moments, Lord Shiva would reach for Pinaka. The appearance of this divine bow on the battlefield meant one thing. The end had come for those who opposed Dharma, the cosmic order. But what made Pinaka truly terrifying wasn't just its divine origin, it was the arrows it fired. Each arrow released from Pinaka could transform into whatever destructive force Lord Shiva willed. Some became raging fires that consumed entire armies. The most powerful became miniature versions of Pralaya, the cosmic dissolution that ends entire universe cycles. One of the most famous displays of Pinaka power occurred during the destruction of Tripura, three flying cities built by the demon architect Maya. These impenetrable fortresses could only be destroyed at a specific moment when they aligned perfectly. The gods fashioned a special chariot for Lord Shiva with Lord Brahma as the charioteer. With a single arrow from Pinaka, Lord Shiva reduced the three mighty cities to ashes in an instant. But Pinaka wasn't just a weapon of war. In Lord Shiva's cosmic dance of destruction, Pinaka played a crucial role. As Lord Shiva danced to dissolve the universe at the end of time, Pinaka would resonate with cosmic vibrations, helping to break down creation itself into primordial elements. The power of Pinaka was so revered that Lord Shiva occasionally entrusted it to his most devoted followers. The sage warrior Parashurama, famous for his campaign against corrupt rulers, received this bow from Lord Shiva himself after years of intense penance. With Pinaka in hand, Parashurama became invincible, fulfilling his mission to restore Dharma across the land. Later, the scriptures tells us that a divine bow came into possession of King Janak of Mithila. According to some interpretations, this was Lord Shiva's bow, Pinaka, while other texts identify it as a different divine bow. Regardless, this mighty weapon became the test for anyone seeking to marry his daughter, Sita. Many princes tried to even lift this divine bow but failed miserably. It was Lord Rama who not only lifted the bow but strung it with such force that the mighty weapon broke in half, a sign that even divine weapons recognize their master. What makes Pinaka especially fascinating is its dual nature. Like Lord Shiva himself, the bow represents both destruction and renewal. While its arrows could annihilate entire worlds, they also cleared the path for new creation. This reflects Hindu philosophy's cyclical view of existence. Creation, preservation, and destruction are not separate but interconnected aspects of cosmic reality. Ancient texts describe Pinaka as possessing extraordinary divine qualities. It could manifest tremendous power according to Lord Shiva's will, being an extension of his own energy. The scriptures mention how the bow responded to Lord Shiva's will, becoming an instrument of cosmic justice. Devotees pray not for destructive power but for the removal of obstacles in their spiritual path, much like how Pinaka clears away cosmic impediments. The story of Pinaka reminds us that in Hindu tradition, destruction is not evil but a necessary part of existence. Without breaking down the old, nothing new can emerge. Lord Shiva's bow represents this eternal truth, that endings are also beginnings, and that which destroys also creates space for renewal. And at the center of this cosmic dance stands Lord Shiva with his mighty Pinaka, ready to end one cycle so another can begin.